Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome all viewers. This video is about my experiences in what I've learned of the Arabic language so far, and it's mainly aimed at the brothers and sisters that are in the UK or in the West that want to learn Arabic but think that you have to move to a Muslim country or an Arabic speaking country in order to do that. So back in the early 2000s, I was buying a lot of books on Islam but in the English language, and I listened to a lot of cassettes, because back in the day we listened to cassettes of Tulab al-Ilm and scholars, and they would always say, you have to learn Arabic, Arabic is important, you have to learn Arabic, Arabic is important. You'd hear this message again and again and again. The Quran is in Arabic. If you want to understand the Quran, how you experience the Quran, your interaction with the Quran will totally change if you can speak Arabic, or as you start to learn more and more Arabic. As I was reading these books in English, I would start to, especially the books of tafsir and hadith, because with respect to translations of the Quran, translations of the hadith, you can actually compare side to side, even word by word, how the translation or the translator has done that translation. And when you look at different translations, you go, why have they translated like this and some like that? And you know, there can be wildly different translations into English, translations of the meanings. But the problem I had is I had this perception stuck in my head that I just couldn't learn Arabic until I was in an Arabic country where everyone spoke Arabic and I'd be immersed in it. And that's not the case. That's not the case at all. I know that now. I was doing a course in London, an Islamic course. It was a course on Imam al-Nawawi's 40 hadith. And our teacher of this course, a brother called Abu Abdus Salam, he had studied in Makkah for many years. I think, as far as I know, he still lives there. So I asked him, I said, when you went to Makkah, how long did it take you to learn Arabic? He said, La ya akhi, I spoke Arabic before I left. I learned Arabic in the UK. I was like, how did you do that? He said, I did what it took to learn the language. and he was not from an Arabic background. His family was not Arabic, not Arabs, but he managed to learn the Arabic language before he went to study, subhanAllah. When I came to Kuwait, I met a lot of brothers who studied in Medina, and many of them told me, yeah, we learned Arabic, we could speak Arabic before we went. They're not Arabs. So that goes to show that if you want to learn Arabic in a foreign country, you actually can do it. It's possible, especially nowadays when you have YouTube, the internet, Zoom calls, Teams calls, whatever. You can actually do it. And I have to say, coming to Kuwait as a British person, everybody here wants to speak English to me. Working in an American company, the working language is English, and even in Kuwait Oil Company, most people speak to you in English. No, it's the language that people do business in. So initially, when I try and learn Arabic, I try to speak to people in Arabic. You know, they'd entertain it kind of as to help you a little bit. But when it came down to doing business, you need to speak in English because we don't want to be misunderstood or anything like that. But some brothers, they travel to countries like Mauritania, Yemen, countries where they can go into the middle of the kind of the countryside, and just there's no one that speaks English. They have to speak Arabic. You learn in Arabic, and that is a really good way to learn Arabic, to be honest. But the message for this video is really, don't fool yourself into thinking you can't learn Arabic while you're still in the UK or the US or Canada or Germany or wherever you may be of a non-Arabic speaking country. You can. There's many examples of it. What I would suggest, based on my experience, is you need a teacher, and it's okay to pay a little bit. In actual fact, paying for the teacher will give you even more of a motivation to want to attend every single one of the lessons, because Arabic is one of those languages that needs, it demands a lot from you. You have to study, then go back, look over the notes you've taken to really understand them. Once you understand them, you have to do exercises to really cement in each concept, because if you don't do that for every single lesson, you'll move to the next lesson and you'll get a little bit lost, and then eventually you'll find it's like a house of cards. So you have to keep on studying, going back and again and again and again, and it's really enjoyable, but you need to get into that mindset that it takes a lot to actually master the language. And I'm not saying I've mastered it, far from it. I'm just saying that this is what I've seen from people that have mastered it and mastered it quickly. I'm trying to replicate that myself, even though I'm in Kuwait. I try my best to speak with people in Arabic. Slowly my Arabic is improving, alhamdulillah. But so this is just a very short video, my advice. I hope this is beneficial to you. Know that you can, inshallah ta'ala, learn the Arabic language wherever you are, especially in this day and age. I'll leave you with this, something which I just recently learnt, to be honest. It's okay to read Arabic and not understand everything you're reading. Just keep reading, keep listening, even if you don't understand all of it. Practice writing and practice talking. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't worry about people that tell you, oh man, you made a mistake. Just know that you're going to make mistakes. Just tell people, please correct me. And just keep practicing, don't stop wherever you are, and then have the best intention to make hijrah to a country where they actually speak Arabic, and more importantly you can learn Islam. So get prepared for it, because inshallah if you do move to a Muslim country and you can already speak Arabic, you can go straight to the shuyukh and start benefiting from them. Barakallahu feekum, wa may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for us to learn the Arabic language. And jazakumullahu khairan, wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.